Con Rak Nair, el vicepresidente global de desarrollo de productos nuevos de Ford Motor Company durante el debut del Ford Mustang 2015.
Thank you very much for having us here. Finally, the Mustang is here. We've been seeing it all over the place, on the top of the Empire State Building and the auto show. So finally, it's here, huh?
Yeah, well, we're glad to finally get you guys into the vehicle and get a chance to drive it, and we're really proud of the vehicle. We've been waiting for this for a long time. I know you guys have been waiting for a long time,
and your customers too, more importantly,
and the customers as well, to celebrate the 50-year anniversary of the original Mustang, and we think we've celebrated that very well with the best Mustang we've ever done.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I've heard your presentation. I've been talking to some of the engineers in the past weeks and months. Mm-hmm. The amount of work that goes into developing this car is just amazing. I mean, like the sound, the materials, the design, everything, right?
Yeah, well, we sweat all the details. I mean, it's an incredible engineering ballet to do a new development program of an automobile. The amount of project management, the amount of engineering and research that goes into the background, the industrialization of that technology, the marketing research, all of that's involved in the development of a program is quite an undertaking. But when it's a Mustang, it's that much more pressure.
Yeah, you have to get it right, especially the 50th anniversary, right?
Yeah, you don't want to be the guy that messes up the Mustang.
Exactly. So I guess the final product is the thing that makes everybody proud. But I mean, there are like so many little things that I was talking to the engineer here about the little details that they do into the engine. Like they said, take months and just like trying and making it better, more efficient, more powerful.
Yeah, I would say something that takes months is actually being done very quickly, right? Much of the work that's being done, development of the twin scroll turbocharger, right, was a multi-year effort to get that technology ready for production. And so, we started this project about 4 years ago, and put together a select hand-picked team, not just for their technical capability, but a team that we felt had that emotional connection to Mustang, and we felt that would honor the heritage and continue the tradition of the American icon that it is.
Yeah. So 3 engines for this edition, right? For this model.
3 engines, and I think it's a great example of the dedication to make sure we had a great performance vehicle, that all 3 engines are more than 300 horsepower. So the base engine, the 3.7 liter V6, is more than 300 horsepower. The 2.3 liter EcoBoost at 310 horsepower, yet delivers 32 miles per gallon on the highway. And then, of course, our 5-liter V8, which has been part of our heritage for a long time, but now at 435 horsepower, which is the most horsepower we've ever had in a Ford GT. So a great lineup of engines.
Yeah, the EcoBoost technology, though, is like the big success for the whole company. In every model, pretty much, that you have put that engine, it's been a huge success, right?
Yeah, we put a lot of investment into that technology in EcoBoost, and we built more than 2 million EcoBoost engines globally now. And the technology has really paid off for us, and whether it's the new 2.3 in this application, brand new, our 1-liter engine, which is won International Engine of the Year 3 years in a row, which has
That's
never
amazing,
been done.
yeah?
Right, so we're really pleased with the technology and the implementation, and more importantly, the acceptance by the customer.
Yeah, and you're wearing your Ford Racing shirt tonight, and that's for a reason. I mean, Ford has been always involved into this, but in the recent years, it seems like as the company does better, more things go into racing too.
Yeah, well, racing's in our DNA. I mean, it's in our blood. And in some respects, the company was founded on that first race that Henry Ford won in sweepstakes. And so I think racing is important for our brand image as well as our own corporate pride, as well as, it really still is a great training ground for our engineers and a great proving ground for many of the technologies that we're bringing into the vehicle.
Yeah, and speaking of technologies, the new app that you debuted today with the Mustang actually takes you to the racetracks, which is something really cool, I think.
That's one of the features I love on it, that it's got a racetrack finder that will actually find the racetrack closest to your location. So for a Mustang owner, I think that's going to come in very handy.
Yeah, especially because, I mean, you want to race it, but you have to do it safely on the road. So
Absolutely.
the best place to do it is on a racetrack. Huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So finally, two models, of course, like the fastback and the convertible. What are the schedule for like customers to start looking for them at the dealerships?
Well, we'll have the fastbacks in the dealerships this autumn, and convertibles in the dealerships at the end of the year.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time again, and I can wait till tomorrow to go and drive the car.
Great. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Este programa fue una producción de National Latino Broadcasting.